all go. Yo, Mike is muted again. But here we go. What's happening? What's happening, Buffalo Fanatics? It's your man, Rated Rev, bringing you another edition of Rated Rev right here on the Buffalo Fanatics Network. You guys, yo, I missed y'all so very much, man. So much. So much. And who is ready for another week? Another edition. Let's get it popping. Y'all already know what time it is. You already know what to do. Get up in here right now and smash that doggone like you ain't never smashed the like button in your life. Smash it. I got my man Mark Berg in the house. What's good? What's good? Relic 187 in the house. This is a roll call, ladies and gentlemen. Roll call, roll call. I want to know where you guys are watching from. So let me know in the chat right now where everybody is watching from. Let's get it popping. Man, I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are excited, Relic. Hey, man, we about to lead off the show, baby. The Buffalo Bills got ourselves a new punter. There we go. There we go, baby. Jeff talking about, yo, that beat hits different in the car, man. Let's get it, Rev. You already know. Hey, that beat goes hard. That beat, y'all want to hear it again? Let's keep it playing. Let's keep it playing. We're going to let that thing go one more time. But I want to know where you guys are watching from. So let me know. I got Relic in the house. Yo, from Rochester, New York. There we go. Rochester, New York. Yo, this is like that. Yo, this bob your head a little bit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just drop that beat. That's right, Relic. Just drop that beat, man. Bob that head a little bit. It's Wednesday night. It's hump day evening. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. It's your man, Rated Rev. We doing this thing again, baby. We getting the hype, baby. The regular season is about to kick off, baby. Oh, my gosh. Woo! Man, I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys are ready for it, man. 716 Buffalo. There we go. There we go. Now we talking. Darren Trotter all the way from San Diego, California. What's good, baby? What's good? My man Flash Point Blank comes in. Yo, no matter where you be in Buffalo country, let's go. Couldn't have said it any better myself, baby. Zach Lane from West BA. What's happening? Guys, we got a loaded show tonight. Y'all keep on coming in. Charleston in the house. I see you, my man. Zach from Charleston. Here we go. We got a loaded show tonight. You already know what time it is, baby. Off the top, the Buffalo Bills got a new punter. A new punter. Hey, let's get it. Number two, we're going to talk about some more stuff. We're going to talk about, yo, who will win the AFC East? Who is going to win the AFC East? Huh? Is it the Bills? Are the Bills a shoo-in to win the AFC East, or are there any teams who are creeping? Any teams creeping up from behind the Buffalo Bills? We're going to talk about that because there's a poll on NFL on Twitter today that talks about it. We're going to go ahead and do a 53-man roster review. We're going to talk about that a little bit too. We got some power rankings we want to discuss. Yo, PFF also put out an article asking the question, who has the most to prove on the Buffalo Bills team? Keep it locked right here, baby. We're going to talk about it all. And, of course, are the Buffalo Bills poised? Poised. Are the Buffalo Bills primed and poised for an historic season in 2022? You guys, relax, recline, do whatever it is you got to do. But we are about to jump right up into this mug as we talk about this tonight on the Buffalo Fanatics Network. And wherever you are watching, wherever you're tuning in from, just know one thing. I appreciate you. Rev, appreciate you so very much for watching. You don't have to watch me. You could tune into a lot of other podcasts. There's a lot of Bills content going on right now, a lot of good Bills content. But you're choosing to spend your night with me, and that means a whole lot to me. I tell you what, words can't hardly I can't hardly articulate just how much I really appreciate you guys watching me from a week in, week out basis. I tell you what, man, but this wouldn't be possible if it were not for you. So do me this favor. If you are not plugged into the Buffalo Fanatics Network, like it right now. Like this video. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, whatever it is, just like it. Like the page on Facebook. Comment below because we like to keep it interactive. The chat is where it goes off, man. Throughout the night, we put up some chats right now. We talk about it. There's a whole discussion going on in the chat room right now. And then share it with everybody that you know. Just blast it. I don't care if they're Bills fans or not. Just blast it. Okay? Blast it. And then go to supportbf.com so you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's dig into tonight's show, baby. From week to week, we bring you that heat to clear the table. It's time to eat. What's a little bit of a news around the NFL? And as you already know, the leadoff to the show, which is surprising, which probably would never be a leadoff to the show at all, ever. You know what I'm saying? But the Buffalo Bills have found themselves a brand new punter, ladies and gentlemen. The Buffalo Bills have found themselves a brand new punter, baby. The Buffalo Bills have signed punter Sam Martin per Peter Schrager. Man, how do you guys feel about that? I know there's been a lot going on. There's been a lot going on right now, about the whole punting situation and whatnot. And the fact of the matter is, all of that is behind us now. All of that is behind us now. It's in the rearview mirror. And we finally have secured ourselves a brand new punter. My man, Sam Martin, coming through. The Bills have the Bills. Somebody said, who? I know, man. I know. But we talking about a punter leading off the show, man. We talking about a punter. We got a punter, baby. We got a punter. Yeah. No, let me see. I think, if I'm not mistaken, where did he come from? I think he's he came from the Broncos. So he was a former punter from the Denver Broncos. All right. The Bills have hosted, I think, a few punters here recently, and they ended up signing Sam Martin. But like my man Allen says, doesn't really matter. Don't care. We aren't gonna need to punt all year, and that's probably facts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all we need is somebody who's serviceable and somebody who's not going to botch the snap when they hold it. Okay, that's it. Bills ain't really going to be punting a whole lot, as long as you don't butcher the punt, right? Don't kick the ball out of bounds 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can do that. Oh, and please, by all means, don't get caught up. Okay, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. And so, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it. The Buffalo Bills have a brand new punter. I can't believe I had to talk about that. Hey, man. Hey, but you know what it is, man. You know what it is. We had to talk about it. People in here in the chat already talking about, we need a good holder. That's right. That's right. I wonder, I wonder if, when the Bills were hosting these punters, I wonder if Tyler Bass was there, giving his sign of approval, giving his stamp of approval. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right. I need Reed Ferguson here, right? And I need you to get down there right there, buddy. Who? Sam? Who? Okay, yeah, whatever. Sam, get down there right there. Reed's gonna hike the ball. I need laces out, baby. Laces out. You got that for me? Can you do that? All right, here we go. Tyler Bass backs up. Reed with the hike. Sam Martin with the hold. Laces down. That's all she wrote. That's probably about it, man. That was the extent of the workout. Oh man, that was the extent. That was the extent of the workout, baby. Pierre comes in, yo, don't get caught up. That's the most important. But don't get caught up. Don't get caught up, man. That's it. Hey, it's 2022, baby. You gotta watch. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up, man. And you know what I'm saying? And don't be a whatever. I ain't even gonna say it. Enough has been said already. Okay. So let's hope Sam Martin is clean. Let's hope my man is clean. Yes, yo, man, with the play. I had to give him a little play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? So this is how I figured it went down to my head. You know, I figured Tyler Bass had to be up in there, and he had to be like going through the whole scenario. Like, yo, all I need you to do is hold laces out, hold laces out. That's it. Don't get in my way. Make sure the knee's out the way. I don't need the knee in my way. Okay, make sure the knee's out the way. Put that ball down, laces out, a little tilt maybe. You know what I'm saying? And we good. That's all I need. And that's probably all that went down. Sam Martin, new Bills punter. And there we go. Domo. Hey, man, Domo comes in and asks, he's a Rev, are you going to any games this year? Bro, that is a plan. That is a plan, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I have never been, in case you didn't know, I've never been to a Bills game ever in my life. Ever. Been a Bills fan my entire life. Never even been to Buffalo. My dad is from Buffalo. That's how I became a Bills fan. But I've never been to Buffalo, never been to a Bills game ever before. And so, like, my goal this year is to attend one game. I got to make one. But you know what, man? Ticket prices are crazy right now. And I'm all the way in far southwest Texas, El Paso, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well be in another country just because of how far it is from Buffalo. Okay. And so with the way airlines are going right now and prices and man, it's a mess right now. So y'all pray for me. If anybody wants to sew, if anybody wants to help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? I'll put my Cash App, you know what I'm saying, on the screen at the end of the show. Y'all can go ahead and donate to Rated Rev Fund if you want to see me out there at the game. Hey man, I'm telling you right now, flights are, man, it's crazy, man. I'm talking about $700, man, like round flight. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So if anybody has a hookup on some flights, man, some tickets, holla at your boy. DM me after the show. Let me know what's up. Okay, because I definitely want to go to a game. I would have liked to have gone to the season opener. I mean the home opener. My bad. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's too soon. So I don't know, man. Maybe some game down the road. I don't know, Pittsburgh, maybe kind of October-ish. I'm thinking about maybe the Green Bay game. I don't know. We'll see. But I've got to get this flight, man, situated because these prices are crazy high. Crazy high. So anyway, Domo, all right. If you make it to the KC game, I got your ticket. You got what? Fam, don't you be playing here on Rated Rev Live, bro. Don't be playing with my emotions, Smokey. Okay? Don't be playing with me like that, Domo. Hit me up, baby. Hit me up. DM me. If you for real about it, DM me, dog, because bruh. Yes, that'll be a blessing. All right, so let me know. Hit me up after the show, all right? But anyway, this season, man, I'm so pumped up for this season right now. I can hardly stay still, right? I've been waiting for this message to kind of get behind us, and now we can finally talk about the regular season. The regular season, baby, is finally ahead of us. It is right there. We are a week away from the Buffalo Bills going to LA to play against the defending Super Bowl champion, LA Rams. OMG. How long have we been waiting, right, for this? It seems like this offseason has been forever and a day. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Has anybody felt like this offseason has just been long? Just incredibly long. Did I put like an extra syllable on that? Incredibly long. Oh my gosh. But finally, a lot of this stuff is in the rearview mirror. I don't want to just like act as if it never happened. And I want to just like, I want to soak in, like I mentioned last week. I want to take the time to really soak into everything that's been going on this offseason for the Bills. But man, we are finally about to kick things off next Thursday night, baby. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for it. But before then, we got some news to talk about, man. We got some stuff that we're going to talk about. This is our primer. We're going to prime you up, get you ramped up for the regular season. get you ramped up for the regular season, man. You know what? I saw something interesting. As I was scrolling on Twitter today, I thought this was interesting, and we're going to talk about it today. There was a poll that was put out. The NFL on Twitter put out a poll and asked this question, and this is their graphic. Check this out. This is what they put out there. Who will win in the AFC East in 2022? Like, they asked that question. And, you know, like, for me, initially, like, off the rip, like, I'm like, okay, you got to be kidding me, right? Like this, like, you can't be serious. Like, you can't be serious. This has got to be a joke. There's no way in the world you guys are asking this question in all sincerity. Like, who is winning the East? They actually asked the question, which squad is coming out on top this season in the AFC East? And they put out a poll. And I want to share this poll because I want you guys to see who's leading off right now. All right. So I'm going to share my screen here so that you guys can take a look at it yourselves. All right. Because I thought this was very interesting. So hold on a second. So as soon as I can find it, there we go. Y'all see that? Who you got? NFL puts this out. Who you got, baby? Who you got? And leading the charge, the Buffalo Bills by a massive margin. 72.2%. The Bills are ahead of this poll, with the Dolphins in a very, 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 very distant second. 12.5%. Followed by the Patriots third, Jets last. And so, you know what? As I'm looking at this, right? And, I try to stay out of the comment section, but, this kind of watching this, I'm like, okay, they can't be serious. Like, the Bills, obviously, right, are going to just, like, smash this, right? There's no way in the world that there's no other team that's going to be competitive versus the Buffalo Bills this season, right? But after giving it some thought, I don't think this poll, the poll results are indicative of just, I don't want to say how close it will be, but how much closer it will be than the current results are showing. Look, no doubt, hey, Bills are going to win it, to me, all right? But we have to kind of try to, as best as we can, be as objective, right, as possible, and look at some of the other teams in the division and give credit where credit is due. Okay, the Miami Dolphins, they're no slouch. All right, they're no slouch. I'm just going to give them some credit, all right? I ain't going to pump them up a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they got Tua. And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the quarterback. But when you look at their roster, just from a talent perspective, you have to look at the Dolphins and be like, you know what? Hey, this team, out of all of the teams right now in the AFC East, the Dolphins are probably the closest to giving the Bills a run for their money, right? Just look at the defense. The defense was a very good defense last year. They still have a lot of the same players returning. The defensive line is legit, right? Legit. Kevin Garrard could tell you the defensive line is nothing to play with. The only thing for me, though, is that they lost the guy who kind of put that entire defense together, and Brian Flores. They got rid of him. So I'm not too sure about the defensive coordinator right now, whether or not he's going to be able to, keep them competitive or I guess maximize their potential, because they have a lot of potential on that side of the ball. But we'll see, right? But they're extremely talented across the board on the defensive side of the ball. Then when you look at the offensive side, I mean, you got to give them credit, man. I mean, look at the weapons they added. Okay, I'm not too thrilled about their offensive line, running back. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when you look at the weapons, they get Tyreek Hill, right? Jalen Waddle coming back again. He's a very good up-and-coming wide receiver. Tyreek Hill is a monster. He's going to be a problem. Mike Gesicki. Love Mike Gesicki. I've always liked Mike. He's there. So they got some weapons, right? I think what it boils down to for me, when you look at who they have offensively and how they kind of match up, you're going to have to man, you got to watch out for Tyreek Hill. You just have to, man. He's burnt us, man, so many times, right? So many times. And then without having Trey, it's just going to be tough for the rookies, all right? Or Dane Jackson or whoever has to play him. It's going to be tough regardless, right? But I still feel very confident in our ability to win the division, especially when Tua Tagovailoa is a quarterback. I'm not concerned with Tua. Yeah, I mean, he may have had, a couple of nice little throws in preseason, and he connected with Tyreek on some deep balls. I mean, it looked good, right? But he ain't got no. I mean, there's no heat, right? And there's no people. He doesn't have Von Miller bearing down his throat. You know what I'm saying? So all that is to be determined. We'll see what happens. But beyond that, the Patriots, you can put the Patriots dead last to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Z-Bot, man. Like he said before, the Patriots they have to finish. They're going to be finishing last in the division. There's no way. They've done 0 in the offseason, 0 in the draft. I don't know what they're doing. They're going to continue to talk about how Mac Jones is this and that and all that kind of stuff. But look, it's just not happening. Okay, it's just. I would be shocked. It's not happening. The Jets, yeah, I mean, really, come on. I mean, toss up. The Jets, to me, actually have more talent than the Patriots do. The only thing about the Patriots is you got to watch their defense because Bill Belichick, he's always had a good defense. They've always played well, but Josh Allen has had their number. You know what I'm saying? So really, Bill Belichick has been able to do absolutely nothing when defending Josh Allen. So I am not concerned. I'm not concerned. Let me see here. People in the comments say, all right. So Sweat says, Tua won't be the quarterback by midseason. Bridgewater will be quarterback 1 if Tua can't get his game together. That is a very, very, very high possibility there, man. I think, I wonder, I should have got Kevin on the show because I'm curious to know what kind of a leash Tua has this year. You know what I'm saying? Like how long is his leash? Are they about to yank him quick and just put Teddy in there and just call it a season? And, you know what I'm saying? And try to, with the lone first-round draft pick that they do have, try to, tank for a new quarterback. I don't know. I'm not too sure, man. We'll see. Brand new head coach. I'm not too sure. I'm just not really feeling it all that well. Tua, I just don't. I don't know. It's like a mixed bag. I guess when you have Josh Allen and you've been going against like Pat Mahomes and these kind of players like Tua, you look at Tua, he's just like, man, he is what he is. But I ain't trying to get too cocky or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get too cocky. But I thought that was interesting, though. You know what I'm saying? Like they really asked that question. Like, who's going to win the East? I think the NFL may be bored. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to fill some content void as they get ready for the regular season. I don't know. Thought it was interesting. Thought I might bring that to you guys' attention. I want to know from you all. What do you think? Do you think that there's a chance that the Buffalo Bills can be dethroned from winning the AFC East this year? Is there anybody in the East right now, as currently constructed, that has a legitimate shot to dethrone the defending AFC East champion Buffalo Bills? Let me know what you think. Moving on. I kind of want to talk briefly about the 53-man roster. I know we've heard about it, but is anybody surprised about kind of what went down with the 53? Are there any shocks, any surprising people who made the roster that you did not think were going to make it at all? Let me know what you think. I'll tell you what. Hold on, where'd it go? Somebody said Stevenson to IR. Is that true? I don't know. Did that happen? Is that a real thing? I want to find out because, for one, looking at, let me pull it up here. Looking at the depth chart. Well, not the depth chart, but just looking at who made the team. Looking at the different positions. What really got me was the wide receivers, that they decided to carry 7 wide receivers. I think it was last week on the Writers Club, we were talking about how many wide receivers we think that the Bills are going to be carrying on their roster, and it was a debate between 6 or 7, right? Well, the Bills actually ended up carrying 7. They ended up carrying 7 wide receivers on the squad, and let me see here. I'm trying to pull it up here. because they're I think Stevenson made it, right? Wasn't he like the seventh wide receiver to make it? I'm trying to pull this up here. I'm looking at the Bills website. I just saw it because Chris Brown was talking about it earlier. Where'd it go? Let me see here. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Pulling it up right now. So the 7 wide receivers on this squad. So of course we got Diggs, Davis, Crowder, McKenzie. Why am I having a brain fart right now? Diggs, Davis, Crowder, McKenzie. Who else, guys? Let me know. I'm having a brain fart. Diggs, Davis, Crowder, McKenzie. Hodgins went to the practice squad. Stevenson made it. Kumaro, Stevenson, and there's one more player that for some reason I'm drawing a blank on. But nevertheless, 7 were on the roster. I mean, 7 actually made it, but Stevenson, I think, made it. They must have. Khalil, there you go. Thank you, man. I can't believe I was forgetting Khalil Shakir. There it is. I appreciate it. Khalil Shakir. So that was the 7 wide receivers on the squad, and Stevenson making it was kind of a shock. I actually thought that it was going to be Hodgins. In my opinion, I thought Hodgins was definitely going to be the guy that would make the roster, but he got released and then he got added to the practice squad, and so that's interesting, man. Very interesting indeed. But you know what? I guess the writing was on the wall when you think about who the Bills actually decided to go with for the 53. It all goes back to what Brandon Beane was saying, and you know what? He always kind of there's moments where Brandon Beane is just as brutally honest as possible, and he kind of lets you know what he's thinking. But he had mentioned that when it comes down to it, unless you're a starter, you have to play special teams, right? You have to have some kind of an impact on special teams. That's just the bottom line. And so when you look at it, though, and you look at the receivers and you look at the guys that were battling for that final spot, initially, of course, it was between Jake Kumaro and Isaiah Hodgins, right? Well, Kumaro is a special teams core player. Though he doesn't provide much, if anything at all, on offense, his values to the team on special teams far outweighed what the Bills thought Isaiah Hodgins would bring to the team, though Isaiah Hodgins probably brought more on the offensive side of the ball than Kumaro did, but Kumaro just edged him out on special teams. But Hodgins ended up being on the practice squad again, so we'll see what happens with him in his future. I thought he really flashed this year in the preseason. I thought he actually had a very legitimate chance to make the 53 this go-round. Didn't happen. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully, I wonder if they're going to protect him or if he's going to get snatched up by somebody throughout the regular season. Somebody's got to snatch him up, right? When they watch what he did, I just don't see him sitting on the practice squad unprotected and actually remaining on the Bills. But you know what I'm saying. So when you think about it, it's all about special teams. It's all about special teams and how you can contribute to special teams, right? Namely, is the other reason why we see on the when you look at the tight ends, O.J. Howard got released. Why O.J. Howard didn't make it? It was a battle between him, Tommy Sweeney, and Quentin Morris. Quentin Morris flashed. I'm not gonna lie, man. Quentin Morris, he did his thing this preseason, right? And Tommy Sweeney flashed as well. But when you look at where they excelled at, not only did they flash on the offensive side of the ball, especially Quentin Morris, special teams, man. These guys were special teams players. O.J. Howard struggled on the offensive side of the ball, right? Oftentimes didn't get into the game in preseason action until like the fourth quarter, right? Though he had that one lone touchdown, but by and large, he just wasn't doing what we expected him to do. Yeah, he was a good run blocking tight end, but if that's all you're going to do, and without providing any type of value on special teams, the writing was on the wall, right? I mean, the edge has to go to Quentin Morris and Tommy Sweeney. Although I still think that OJ Howard is can provide more offensively, than Tommy Sweeney can. But hey, they chose special teams. At the end of the day, they chose special teams, which it makes me wonder kind of what their head is at, because we all know that they were talking about 12 personnel this whole offseason. They're talking about, this new 12 personnel package, and they want the double tight end. They want 2 tight ends, which is why they went out and got a guy like OJ Howard in free agency, right? He was one of their top targets. You know what I'm saying? And his news that broke got overshadowed by Von Miller, obviously, right? And that was to be expected. But when we thought about OJ Howard, I guess just by name recognition alone, and kind of, a former, high draft pick from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and came from Alabama, and you think about what he could provide, his potential, his upside, you kind of we're like, yo, if this guy can stay healthy, right? He and Dawson Knox can be a very, very dangerous 1-2 punch at the tight end position. It just didn't work out that way. And what's interesting is that my man, our resident thigh doctor himself. In case you don't know who that is, follow him on Twitter at Thigh Doctor. My man had mentioned that he thought that the reason why OJ Howard, just kind of wasn't doing well is because of his injuries, man. He just coming back from that Achilles injury. It just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. And so, that's what happened. So OJ Howard left. That was a surprise guy, because I actually thought that he was going to make the roster. I thought he was going to make the roster. Yeah, Mike, I agree, man. It could have been a smoke screen. Howard could have been a smoke screen. He definitely could have been. Billy says, OJ Twinkie soft. Was OJ that soft, man? I don't know, man. He just didn't look right, man. When you watched him, you're like, golly, man. Even the way he was running routes, I saw a couple of times. I'm like, he's kind of rounding off these routes. He doesn't look like he's running them very crisply. You know what I'm saying? He just I was like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? And apparently they saw everything that we saw and more. He just wasn't the guy that they thought. They got to eat some dead cat, but hey, it is what it is. Quentin Morris and Tommy Sweeney. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with those guys when they roll out the 12 personnel package, because man, if Dawson Knox loses, if he gets injured for any length of time, I'm still concerned at the tight end position, right? I'm still concerned. I mean, Quentin Morris he looked good, right? But he's still unproven. He's still unproven in the regular season. So I'm not too sure about it. Tommy Sweeney, we've seen him, right? Gosh, I don't think any of these guys really give me a whole lot of confidence in their ability to really man down the position if Dawson Knox went down for any length of time. At least I kind of felt better with OJ Howard knowing his athletic profile. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a toss-up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We probably won't even really need a second tight end like that. We got Reggie Gillum, who can come out the backfield. He can play kind of like that rogue tight end / H-back role too. You know what I'm saying? And so there's going to be so many weapons that Ken Dorsey has at his disposal for Josh Allen that, we're probably not going to need it a whole lot. Outside of the run game, we probably won't need it a whole lot. There's so much that Josh Allen has. My gosh, just think about that for a second. Just think about the weapons that Josh Allen has. Stephon Diggs, number one. I know a lot of people haven't really been talking about him much, but man, Stephon Diggs is just a couple of years removed from leading the league in receiving, right? Leading the league in receiving. A couple of years away from it. In the Cooper Cup Triple Crown winner last year overshadowed a lot of what Diggs did. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. But when you get that many targets, come on now, right? But Stephon Diggs is still that man. He is still that dude. Do not sleep on Stephon Diggs for 1 minute. Stephon Diggs, I think, is going to have an incredible season this year. Incredible season. I wouldn't call it bounce back because, come on. The guy still had a very, very, very good year last year. What I'm interested in seeing is Stephon Diggs really just lighting up, from a touchdown perspective, man. I want my man Diggs just to be killing it on the touchdowns, man. But you look at the weapons. Stephon Diggs, right? Let's just go through the wide receivers. Stephon Diggs, man. Good luck, right? Gabe Davis, baby. I don't know if you guys know or anything like that, but in case you don't know, I have a man crush on Gabe Davis. Not gonna lie, not ashamed about it. I ain't got no shame in my game, right? Gabe Davis is primed for a fantastic year. A fantastic year. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I feel, and I put this on my mama. I've put this on my mama already a couple of times, but yo, I really feel this. Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs are going to have 1,000 yards receiving this year. Each of them, man. They're each going to have that. I feel like this offense is going to freaking explode. Does anybody else feel that, man? Does anybody else feel like this offense is going to be unstoppable? Huh? Let me know how you feel in the chat. If you feel like this offense is going to be unstoppable, throw some fire emojis down there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about it, because I feel like this. Yes, Lorena comes in. Yo, Gabe Davis is the man. Gabe Davis is that man. He is that dude, man. Yo, he is becoming, I think, a man amongst boys. Like, this guy right here, man, is about to freaking tear it up at the cusp of being a superstar wide receiver in this league. And my man, Bobby Glean, is a superstar for the Buffalo Fanatics, coming in with the super chat. Bobby, appreciate you, man. Says, yo, what's up, Rev? 8 more days. Let's go. Just bought my little guy his first Allen jersey. So pumped. Yo, what's good, Bobby? Yo, 8 more days, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more days until the regular season. Let's go. If you're not ready right now, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else you're waiting on, but come on now. The Buffalo Bills are about to face off against the defending Super Bowl champion LA Rams in as little as 8 days, baby. 8 days. No more offseason, no more free agency, no more draft, no more preseason, no more none of that. It's regular season time, baby. Regular season time. Bobby, yo, I hope your boy, man, enjoys that jersey, man. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Brew coming in here. Brew coming in here talking. Yo, hashtag RevengeTour. Oh, man. Okay. All right, let's do it. I was on the roster. I was about to talk about the wide receivers and the weapons, but y'all about to get me fired up, man. Y'all about to get me fired up. Let's go through it. Let's go through it, man. Is this the Bills' revenge tour? Is this the Bills' revenge tour? First of all, let me add this. Let me throw this in. Let me kind of add some more gasoline to this fire here. I know you guys and gals saw the brutal disrespect that my man Josh Allen got when they ranked him, when his peers ranked him 13th in the National Football League. In the top 100, Josh Allen got 13th. Look, say what you want. Say what you want about the list. Say what you want about where Josh Allen falls, you know what I'm saying, amongst the quarterbacks. But you can't tell me, straight face, tell me that Josh Allen is the 13th best player in the National Football League. Not only can you not tell me that, but you cannot tell me that the NFL or whoever was responsible for actually compiling this list did not do this intentionally. 13th? Really? 13th. To represent 13 seconds. Are they? Man, they about to make me upset, man. They about to make me upset. That is not coincidental. I don't care what you think. That is no way coincidental. No way. They know exactly what they're doing. They're probably trying to fire Bills Mafia up like they fire me up right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in the world. And I know maybe Josh Allen doesn't care about it. I tend to think he does. As fiery of a competitor as he is, I find it very hard to believe that Josh Allen didn't see that and be like, all right, take note of that. 13th, like my man Z-Bot did when he posted a picture of a potato chip on his shoulder. Yeah, chip. You can't tell me Josh Allen doesn't have a chip on his shoulder now. If the Bills didn't need any more motivation going into this season, you just gave them some. I'm telling you, man, NFL players are wired. They're wired that way, man. They are wired that way. You can't tell me that. These guys, they find any little thing, man. Any little bit of motivation they can get, they're taking it and they're running with it. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile, man. These dudes right here, I'm telling you right now, they get fired up for anything. Bulletin board material, that's it. Post it up on their locker room. I don't care. You can't tell me Josh Allen and then ain't talking about, yo, Josh. I bet his teammates talking about, yo, man, 13th, Josh. You ranked 13th? Yo, you going to let them do that to you, Josh? Bruh, 13th for 13 seconds? I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. So you add that into the whole revenge tour, my man Josh Allen is about to go nuclear this year. Let's take a look at it. Let's go down to this. Let's take a look at the schedule, man. Yo, yeah, I am with you 1,000%. Vu Gaming Vu comes in. Yo, he needed that. He needed that. I'm telling you, man, players, they look here, they thrive on that bulletin board material. Oh, you go, okay, I bet. Okay, well, all right. All right, we're going to find out. 13th? All right, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, ain't nothing but a word. Ain't nothing but a thing, man. Let's look at this regular season schedule real quickly. Let's kind of zoom through this, man. We talk about this revenge tour. All right. Week 1, opening up against the Rams. It ain't really a revenge, but in my book, this is a preview of what should have happened last year. This game should have been the Super Bowl. We all know it. If we came out of that game against the Chiefs with a victory, you can't tell me that the Bengals were going to march into Buffalo with the momentum that the Bills had. They were by far the best team in the National Football League in the playoffs right now, right then. If it wasn't for that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me the Bengals were going to come into Buffalo and beat them in Buffalo with all the marbles, man, for all the marbles, all the high stakes, the expectations, man, the pressure, the all of that. Bills Mafia packing out the stadium, AFC Championship game, Bills versus Bengals. You can't tell me the Bengals were going to win that game. I know they're talented, but they weren't coming out of that game with a W. Wasn't going to happen. And then Bills, Rams, Super Bowl. The way that game was, did y'all see that boring? That Super Bowl was so boring. Like, oh my God, that was probably one of the most boring Super Bowls I've ever seen in a long time. That game was snooze fest. Buffalo would have went in there and I think beat the brakes out of the Rams, especially if ODB, if Odell Beckham got hurt like he did. I mean, if that's look, the Bills were gonna just wipe him off the. Anyway, I'm about to get mad. So this is a preview of what should have happened. So I guess you can consider this a revenge tour. I'm saying a revenge game. This is, you know, and I guarantee, man, the stakes are going to be high. This game right now, man, it's going to be testy. This game's going to be physical. And I don't think for 1 second that the Rams are going to be some pushovers either, man. They're going to come trying to defend that Super Bowl title. So it's not going to be easy for the Bills. Not at all. But I think, man, the Bills are going to come in here ramped up, ready to go, on fire. Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? Just like ready just to light them up. Light them up. And then you got Von Miller returning home too. Come on, man. It's going to be a phenomenal game. So, yeah, I'm going to count that one as a revenge game, a revenge of what would have happened. But then you look at week 2 against the Titans. We hadn't beat them guys in 2 years. We're Look, this year, week 2, home opener. Man, gosh, I wish I could make it to that game. I wish I could make it to that game, Mafia. I do. I know that game is going to be on fire, especially when the Bills beat the Rams. So the Bills beat the Rams, right? Because this is what's going to happen. Bills beat the Rams week 1. Can you imagine just the level of excitement in the air, just the fire? Oh my gosh, just all of that. All of that, because all eyes are on the Bills right now. Week 1, if they come out of this game with the W, look out. And then we go home opener against the Titans. Oh my gosh. Highmark Stadium, a.k.a. the Ralph, in my book, still the Ralph, is going to be rocking. I know it's going to be, I'm going to feel the Ralph rocking all the way here in Texas. All the way in Texas. I know it's going to be off the chain. I know it is. And you know what else is off the chain? All of you guys who are watching right now, I got almost 160 in here watching. Smash that like, baby. Smash that like. Kudos to everybody who is watching us right now. Man, I appreciate you so very much. Smash that like, subscribe to the channel, share with everybody else. So week 2 against the Titans, I don't think the Titans stand a chance, to be honest. I think this game's going to get out of hand real quick. Derrick Henry ain't coming here. Look, Ryan Tannehill is already having to look over his shoulder for Malik Willis, right? That's 1. Number 2, they don't have A.J. Brown no more, all right? Number 3, they got a rookie, right? Treylon Burks, I know rookie, you know what I'm saying, was a good player coming out of Arkansas, but he ain't no A.J. Brown, okay? They don't have Julio Jones, but, Julio didn't really do much of anything anyway. They got Robert Woods, good wide receiver. I like Robert Woods a lot, okay? But outside of that, who do they got? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Robert Woods, Derrick Henry. I think we shut that down. And I think we get out to such a huge lead that it's just over. It's gonna be over quick, right? Week 3, the Miami Dolphins. There's no revenge needed there. We've beaten the brakes off of them twice. All right, we've already beaten them. Ravens is gonna be a good one. Week 4, no revenge game there. We've already beaten them. Pittsburgh Steelers, week 5. There we go, baby. Week 5. The Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. We're going to beat the living daylights out of them guys for beating us week 1 last year. Sorry, Mitch, or whoever's starting. I don't know who. I don't care. Najee Harris. You better hope you didn't draft Najee Harris, Bills fans. You know what I'm saying? You better be trying to sit him. You better sit him on your bench. Sit him on your bench because he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be locked up. He's going to be bottled up all game long. Bills are going to beat the – there we go. Revenge there. Chiefs. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh. Imagine this. Imagine with me. Imagine this, okay? Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I am about to get incredibly excited. Like I've got like my belly right now is just like jumping. You know what I'm saying? I am jumping right now. Can you imagine? Hypothetically, I'm going all on Bills Homer. I don't even care. Homer's fan. Homer's, I don't care. I don't care no more. Imagine the Bills right now. Week 6, hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills are 5-0. Can you imagine? 5-0 right now. And Bills have just been going on an absolute tear. 40 burgers and just beating everybody. Like it ain't nobody's business. Like dang, like they had no reason being on that field with the Bills. Like that type of beat down. Can you imagine that? 5-0 Buffalo Bills hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Sunday, October the 16th. Oh, man. Pat Mahomes, you bring your in over here. It's about time you guys came to Buffalo. You coming to Buffalo week 6. We're going to spank that tail too because you ain't got Tyreek Hill. Juju Smith ain't Tyreek Hill. Marquez Valdez-Scantling ain't Tyreek Hill. Mecole Hardman ain't Tyreek Hill. Rookie Sky Moore ain't Tyreek Hill. I don't care who you got. Tyreek Hill covered a multitude of sin. You don't have that guy. Maybe they still spread it around. They're still going to be good, efficient. Maybe so. Maybe so. But we're going to find out real quickly, just how much they're going to miss Tyreek Hill. I tell you the truth, man. I can't wait. 5-0 Buffalo Bills hosting the Kansas City Chiefs in Buffalo. And imagine the Bills just slap them around. Just slap them around. Oh my gosh. How will Bills Mafia feel? You guys let me know. How will you feel if at the bye, week 7, the Bills bye week, they enter the bye 6-0. 6-0. Just smacking everybody. I mean, everybody. Defending Super Bowl champion Rams. Boom. Smacked them. Not a close game. No, smacked them. Home opener, Titans. Revenge tour. Smacked them. Dolphins. Smacked them like we always do. Ravens. Close game. No. Smack them too. Steelers. Smack them. Chiefs. Smack them. Come on, man. Into the bye undefeated. Oh my gosh, man. Let me know. What do you guys feel about that? I may be getting a little too far ahead of myself, but it's okay. It's okay. I love my Bills. It's okay. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I'm getting ramped up for the freaking regular season, man. Boy, undefeated Buffalo Bills, 6-0 at the bye. Come out of the bye in week 8. Sunday night football. Highmark Stadium. Aaron Rodgers brings his weird self to me. He weird. They bring him to Highmark with no weapons. I don't know who he's throwing the ball to. I honestly don't know. And he comes Sunday night. That game. Oh man! Now, if there's a game that I would love to come to, Sunday night football at the Ralph with all of my beloved Bills Mafia. Man, oh my gosh! And I just sit there, spend a whole weekend tailgating, having a blast with you guys. That's what I want to be there for. That's what I want to be there for, man. Yo, Boo Game says, yo, smack him. Smacking him. Live TV, embarrassing Aaron Rodgers. Smack him. He's going to be mad. He's going to be, pouting like he always does when he doesn't get his way. Get out of here. You just got smacked. All the way back. And somebody says, yo, Rodgers gets what he gets after sucking all the money out of the team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get that right. Bill 7-0, baby. I don't care. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm feeling it. Grind them to submission. There we go, John. Come on now. Grind these guys to submission. Week 8 against the Packers. It's done. 7-0. On to the Jets. Really? Come on now. That ain't even going to be. That's nothing. That's light work. I'm going to smack them too. 8-0. Boy, I'm feeling myself, man. I am feeling myself, baby. Come on now. Let's look. Revenge tour. Who else we got? We beating the Vikings. I don't see that. Browns. Come on now. Well, by week 11, we're going to beat them too. Lions beating them. Patriots, that is not even a chance. Yo, I'm calling right now, baby. Undefeated. Undefeated. Yep. Undefeated. Yep. Bills going to the Super Bowl. Yep. Bills going to win the Super Bowl. Yep. I'm on mama. Yep. It's going to happen. It is going to absolutely, Doug, yo, complete dominance, man. Complete dominance. Yo, I'm just feeling it, man. I'm just feeling it. I think this is what we can expect. This is legit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, a loss or two here and there, could be possible. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm telling you guys, get ready and just have fun with it, Mafia. Just have fun with it because you know why? Because the Bills are just that good. They are just that good. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? I mean, when you think about just how good they are and just how loaded of a team they are, just how loaded of the team. You stupid. Terrence, you stupid, man. You a fool. Yo, man. Hey, man. We're gonna be, I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be a whole lot of happy people, man, when the Bills is just absolutely look. And this is why, look, this is why I said what I said at the onslaught, and this is why, this show we're talking about, this show, man. Are the Bills poised for an historic season? What would make this season historic? Huh? More than just winning the Super Bowl. I mean, granted, I'm not complaining if we win it. Okay. I'm not complaining if we win it because that's historic in itself, right? The Bills finally win the Super Bowl. History in the making. But what I'm talking about is something out there, man. What would make it historic would be if the Bills being the first team to go undefeated in the regular season, throughout the playoffs, and win the Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the type of historic season I'm talking about the Bills having. And then you can sprinkle on top of that an NFL MVP from a man, Josh Allen, and maybe add in a Super Bowl MVP and an all-pro season, a Pro Bowl season, which he's not going to go to, right, because he's playing the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? All of these guys getting extreme accolades. Von Miller having himself a Pro Bowl season. You know what I'm saying? Trey White coming back. Trey White coming back with a tear, a vengeance, Pro Bowl season. I'm talking about like guys just showing out this year. Playing like, heads on fire. We the Grim Reapers up in this mud. We taking souls this year. That's what I'm talking about. That's the level of play and attitude I want my Bills to be playing with this year. Going into the season with whoever is on our schedule is about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, figuratively speaking, right? Like you have no chance. Like you have absolutely, yes. Smack them. The whole NFL gonna get got. The whole NFL gonna get it. The whole NFL. Everybody. Every last one of them. I don't care no more. All of y'all. Everybody about to get it. And the NFL gonna get it for making Josh Allen be 13. Got me messed up, man. Come on now. Anybody else excited as I am, or am I in here by myself? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling it, man. I am feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, we're gonna beat the Chiefs. That ain't no question. We're gonna beat them. Look, there we go, right here. We choose violence. We choose violence the entire season. I'm telling you, man. All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. That's what I want to see out of Ken Dorsey. I want to see him calling plays like that, calling games like that. Don't get comfortable when you have a lead and be like, we're just gonna run the clock out. We're just gonna, I'm saying, let's get our 4-minute offense in here. We're just gonna, hand the ball off to Zach Bowers. We're just gonna run the ball, No, keep your foot on the gas. Embarrass teams. Make them mad. I don't care. Let them talk about you. Oh, that's unprofessional. You're winning 40-13. Why are you still trotting out your starting offense? You're still scoring because it's still time on the clock. That's why. And you're playing us. You better come with it. Bring your big boy pads on. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Man, I'm fired up, man. I'm so excited about this year. Oh, man, I'm so excited. That's what I'm talking about, though. This is the type of year we can expect. This is the year, man. The Bills poised for an historic season this year. Now, let's take a look at some other things. PFF, man, put out an article that I want to talk about. They put out an article. Can I talk tonight? An article today. Where'd it go? Why is my mouse tripping? It's like somebody's controlling my mouse. This is weird. Anyway, so they put out an article. When was this? This was back early August, right? Early August. But the article was titled, players with the most to prove in 2022 on all 32 NFL teams. Okay. Players with the most to prove. Man, you better believe it, baby. Yeah, I'm feeling the power of the warrior. I'm feeling it, man. I am feeling it. Stock up on body bags for other teams. Oh, man. Y'all feel me, man. Y'all feel me. So anyway, PFF put out this article talking about, the players with the most to prove. And of course, I scroll down and I'm looking for the Bills. I'm like, all right, let me see what they got to say. Let me see what they have to say. What did they have to say about the players on the Buffalo Bills team that has the most to prove? And they only gave one player per team. And I want you guys to guess who they put on there. Who was on their list? Buffalo Bills player with the most to prove in 2022. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? You think it's Josh Allen? What about Stephon Diggs? What about him? Does he got anything to prove? What about Motor? I think Motor would be a good candidate, right? He has a lot to prove. He's in a contract season, right? Motor Singletary. But no, none of them. The player that they chose, that they felt like had the most to prove this year in 2022 was none other than, I'm putting it right here for you, Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis. According to PFF, the Buffalo Bills player with the most approved this year is Gabe Davis. They gave him a grade of 81.5 from last year. Okay. An 81.5 PFF grade from 2021. And they said this. They said the hype around Gabe Davis has reached astronomical levels this offseason after he torched the Kansas City Chiefs in January during a playoff loss for 201 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. One source predicted that Davis will be among the NFL's league leaders in receiving yards and touchdowns this year, baby. Davis actually graded out better than Stephon Diggs on limited snaps last season and will certainly receive a ton of work with Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley no longer on the roster. Oh, man. Oh, man. I told y'all, man. My man Gabe, man crush on Gabe Davis. The most to prove this year. What say you, Mafia? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about Gabe? I love this line. Gabe, the hype around Gabe has reached astronomical levels this offseason after he torched the Chiefs. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Gabe Davis is setting himself up for a ridiculous season. And I wish they would tell me who that source was, right? But this source predicted that he's going to be among the league's leading in receiving yards and touchdowns this year. I think he's going to have that type of a year, man. That type of a year. Yeah, Bruce says, yo, Diggs is going to get doubles and Davis is going to eat. Absolutely, man. Diggs is going to get doubles and Davis, he's going to eat. He's going to eat. Gabe is going to, I don't think anybody is really going to be able to touch him. We've seen the work that he put in this offseason, right? We've seen what he did with his body, right? Just his physique. He's gotten a lot bigger, added weight, got stronger, bigger, faster, worked on hands. I mean, he still has incredible hands. This guy, man, and we caught a glimpse against the Broncos in a preseason game. Granted, yeah, I know backups, I get it, but still, you show me you show me somebody who's gonna be able to defend that, right? Josh Allen scrambling, throws it, Davis back at the end zone, bodying up a receiver, mossing him. You know what I'm saying? Is at that point, it's just basketball, man. He just boxing him out. 6'3", 230 almost. Yeah, I'm betting on Gabe. There's gonna be a lot of that going on this year. But he's gonna be like in the tops. I think he's really gonna be up there, man. I think he and Diggs are gonna be tops of the league. I said it already, and I'll say it again. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs gonna both going to have at least 1,000 yards receiving each. And I believe they're also going to have double-digit touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. It's going to be that type of a year for Diggs, and it's going to be that year for Davis, man, because he's going to have so many more opportunities. We saw what he's able to do with such limited opportunities behind guys like Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley. Granted, Josh Allen is still going to be throwing the ball to, he's going to have, guys underneath like Isaiah McKenzie and Jamison Crowder, right? But I think that the trust factor there exists with Gabe. So when he looks to Diggs and Diggs is covered, he's going to go immediately to Davis. I mean, we saw it right there in the Broncos. Just that one play. I know it was against backups, but still, the fact of the matter remains that when Josh found himself in trouble, scrambling in the pocket, what did he do? He looked down the field. He probably glanced over at Diggs, saw Davis cutting across the middle of the field, wide open, chunked it to him. He knows Davis is going to come down with it, man. There's going to be a whole lot of that going on this year. A whole lot of that going on this year. Yo, Jamel, I love that comparison. Larry Fitzgerald Jr. Oh, if we can get Gabe Davis to be like Larry Fitzgerald, oh, man, good luck, right? Good luck to other teams. I don't know how you're going to defend that. Now, let's just hope that we're able to keep Gabe. Let's hope we're able to keep him, right? And that he does not pull what's his name? What's his name, man? The receiver who just not Lee Evans, but my other man, who left us high and dry because he thought he was going to be the number one receiver, and he left us in free agency. What was that guy's name? I have it drawing a blank, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It was Lee Evans and what's that guy's name, man? I'm thinking of anyway. You guys know. Put it in the chat. You guys know what I'm talking about. I hope he doesn't think that, but I hope Brandon Beane can secure him for the long term. But he's going to be that guy. He's going to be that good. That good. And the fact that he graded out better than Diggs on limited snaps is just incredible. Peerless Price. There we go. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Peerless Price. He's going to get a lot of looks, man. And so I'm really feeling Gabe Davis this year. I'm feeling it a whole lot. A whole lot. Is there anybody else that you guys think that has, the most to prove on the Bills this year? Though I think that Gabe Davis, I love Gabe, and I love that PFF put Gabe Davis here. I would disagree that is Gabe. To me, if I were, going to put out a list and put a player on there, I think it's Motor Singletary. I think Motor. Well, no, hold on. I think it's got to be Motor. I was going to say Tremaine Edmonds. They're both in the contract year, but Tremaine, he don't really have to prove much. I mean, he's a Pro Bowl middle linebacker in the National Football League. What does he have to prove? You know what I'm saying? But Motor to me has something to prove because he's in the contract season, man. If he wants to get that second one, this guy's got to run like he's never ran before. So, I would definitely go for him. Heather comes in, says Ed Oliver. Very nice. Very nice. He wants to get that contract too. And Oliver has a lot to prove this year. Definitely. I think it's good that these guys are entering the contract years because this is when you can typically expect to get their best performances, right, out of these guys. Tremaine Edmonds, contract season. Yeah, he's on his 5th-year option, but he's in a contract year if he wants to sign with the Bills long-term. Ed Oliver, you know what I'm saying, is this a year, I think, off from that. Motor Singletary, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be guys, man. There's guys on this team that have a lot to prove. All right. RJ coming in. All right, RJ, I'm going to put you up here on the screen, man. RJ comes in. Yo, he says, Singletary breakout season on my grandmama. There you go. He's going to have it, man. Singletary is going to have that type of a year. McKenzie's going to crush it, says Don Handsome. Tommy Sweeney. Are you saying Tommy Sweeney has the most to prove? Perhaps. Yeah, McKenzie's going to crush it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I like? What I think about McKenzie is I like the fact that we have Jamison Crowder also, and Jamison Crowder is healthy now. When we put out those two wide receiver formations, man, those two slot receiver formations, if we go 4 wide, let's say we go 4 wide, and we got Davis, and we got Diggs, Davis, and then in our slots we got McKenzie, and Crowder, like, yo, who's going to guard that? Who's going to guard that? Because you got those two guys in the slot that can just get open easily. And then McKenzie's got that speed, that breakaway speed. Good luck chasing after him. Crowder can break away too. Don't sleep. Ask Tremaine Edmonds. You know what I'm saying? He's seen it last year. I think it was last year when he broke. Anyway, glad he's on our team now. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Davis stretching the field deep. Don't think that Gabe Davis can't go deep. The man's averaged over 15 yards per reception last year, or over the course. As a matter of fact, over his 2 years in the league with the Bills, over 15 yards per reception. The guy can get deep. Diggs, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. Another guy coming in, so our Uncle Ranch says Epinesa needs to be a force too, or he'll be on the hot seat. Oh, man, I like that. I like that. I definitely think that Epinesa has something to prove. I think he definitely needs to do something and do more than just flash on one game and then it's completely radio silent the rest of the season. I need this guy for second-round draft pick. I need him to show up on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Consistent basis. Consistently. Who else, ladies and gentlemen, who else do you think has the most to prove on the Buffalo Bills roster? Anybody on the defensive side of the ball? I feel like once Trey White comes back, he's gonna have a lot to prove. I think he's gonna have a lot to prove. Let everybody know. I guess maybe it's not necessarily a lot to prove or as much as it is kind of reclaiming his stake. You know what I'm saying? Like a top, one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League. I don't think he's gonna let this setback set him back. He's gonna come back, man, ready to go, if not better than ever. Trey White. Jordan Poyer could have a lot to prove this year too. If anything more than just to secure the bag. We know he wants to secure the bag. He wants that contract. So can we see Jordan Poyer even perform even better than he did last year when he made first team All-Pro? We have this Bills team is loaded. This team is loaded from top to bottom. When you look at the roster, they're loaded, guys. They're absolutely loaded. It's no wonder the Bills are ranked one of the top rosters in the National Football League right now, from top to bottom. When you look at these guys, offensive line, I can't wait to see these guys finally healthy. Knock on wood, right? Deion Dawkins, Roger Saffold, Mitch Morris, Ryan Bates, Dave Kessenberry, and then Spencer Brown also. Man, we could finally get a legit offensive line right now that can not only pass block, but can actually move the needle in the run game consistently. Oh, my goodness. Dawson Knox, of course, Josh Allen, David, Motor Singletary, Diggs, Davis. This offense is ridiculous. Defense is going to be sick, too. Defense is going to be sick. Needless to say, I am so pumped up, man, for this show. I mean, for the season. I'm beyond pumped up. My man, comes in talking about, I heard somebody talking about James Cook, too. He's going to be, where was it at? They're talking, Singletary. To be Cook on his, what? Cook is right behind him, man. Right behind him, which is why I think Motor he's gonna be balling out this year, because he wants to secure the bag, and I don't think Brandon Beane is gonna pay him. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I don't think Brandon Beane wants to allocate his money and paying a second contract to a running back when he has Zach Moss on the roster, but more than that is he has James Cook, and Moss still on his rookie deal with another year beyond Devin Singletary. So I think Motor is going to be playing this year for the bag. That's it. Whether he gets his bag in Buffalo or somewhere else, guarantee you he's going to be playing for the bag, and he's going to rush for 1,000 yards this year. If you didn't hear from me before, you heard it from me right now, because I said it at the beginning of the offseason. That was an all my mama take. Devin Singletary is going to rush for 1,000 yards. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what else is going to happen? Do you know what else is going to happen? The Buffalo Bills are going to have that historic season. It is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to be here with you guys too long tonight. I wanted to pump you up. I wanted to prime you up for the regular season. We are an hour and 17 minutes into the show, and I am about to wrap this thing up. But before I do, I want to hear from you. I want to ask this final question off the top. What is the one thing that can stand in the way from an historic season by the Buffalo Bills? What is it? What is that one thing that can stand in the way from the Bills having a historic season? What is it? Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. What is it? What can stop them? What can stop them? Is it anything on the team right now? There was, trying to be a dark cloud, right? You know what I'm saying? That was trying to hover. But that's out of there now, right? That cloud is gone. But what else could potentially stop the Bills from having this historic season? Don't talk about 13 seconds. Come on, man. Nah. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. Refs. Definitely. Refs, yes. They can do it. I love this right here. Coaching. That would probably be my number one. Coaching. Coaching to me is what stopped them last year. Right? Coaching to me prevented them from moving on, possibly being in the Super Bowl. It was coaching. Blame your players. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you do. Coaching, man. There's no reason why the Bills should not have won that game. Coaching, absolutely. Hands down. Injuries, yes. Injuries, man. Injuries, right? And man, this is knock on wood, man. Let's just knock on wood and pray that our team is able to remain fairly healthy throughout this season, man, which I think is about to be historic. It's about to be historic. RJ's talking about, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Good thing we don't play them. Yeah, that's what people are saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Your injuries and coaching, passive coaching, ourselves, prevent defense. That's it, right? It has to be, right? It has to be, because I don't see anybody right now when we kind of just breeze through the schedule. I don't see anybody in this schedule that's keeping the Bills out of the playoffs. For one, I just don't see it. I don't see the Bills losing enough games to be out of the playoffs. I don't see it unless something unforeseen happens, like injuries. I don't see us from a competitive standpoint. Mano y mano, healthy versus healthy. I don't see any team in our schedule. I don't see 7 or 8 teams, whatever, knocking us out of the playoffs. I don't see it. So it lets me know, Bills Mafia, that the ball is on our court. The ball is in our court. If we remain healthy, if I'm gonna say it like Coach, we remain, humble and hungry, right? But extremely hungry this year. Okay, we take everything that has taken place, going back, to the playoff loss. We take everything into consideration and we bring it with us. As motivation, as extra motivation into this year, and we start the year off fast. We don't have a slow start to the season like we did last year. We don't have trap game losses like we did last year. We don't have any of these ridiculous games that like you're looking like who is this team? No, the Bills come out on fire, set ablaze this year. Come on. How can you not think that the Buffalo Bills are going to have an historic season this year? I don't see it not happening if the Bills can just do what they got to do, man. As long as they can do what they got to do. That's it. Richard Forbes says, I don't care I don't give a rip about the Pro Bowl or anything else. MVP, nothing. The Super Bowl is all I want to hear. You got that right. But this is extra. This is extra cherries on top. This is whipped cream. You know what I'm saying? Cherries. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of sprinkles. Maybe get a little chocolate syrup on there. This is all extra. This is all extra. Super Bowl, I believe we're going to have that. But just imagine if this season, after all, and just imagine, after everything that Bills Mafia has gone through over the years, the decades, the 4 straight Super Bowl losses, hearing all of that, 30 years, the almost 20-year playoff drought, the heartbreaking defeats in the playoffs of the last few years, all of that culminating together in an historic season where the Bills potentially just beat the brakes off of everybody. And they just come back and they just reclaim everything. They just make amends for all of that. The 30 years plus, they just make amends for all of that. Historic season, undefeated. First team in the history of the National Football League to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl. Your Buffalo Bills. Oh. How sweet it will be. How sweet it will be, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? It is possible. That is not too far-fetched of an idea. It is not like we were, the Buffalo Bills of old, the early 2000 Bills, or, they didn't have a chance and we were just blind optimism. Bills we're going all the way. No, we have a legit shot, man. A legit shot. It's all or nothing. It's all on us, man. It's all on us. And I can't wait. Bills Mafia, I can't wait. Next week, 8 days away. 8 days away. Until the Bills face the Los Angeles Rams. Are you ready? I hope you're ready, Mafia. I hope you're ready. And what you need to do is before we head out, smash that like, share with everybody that you know, right? Share with everybody that you know. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. Go to supportbf.com and do all of that because you're going to want to be connected. You're going to want to be connected to the Fanatics, man. This year, a season like this, you don't want to be disconnected. Plug in. Strap it in, baby. Click that seatbelt. Let's go for a ride. It's going to be a good one, maybe a bumpy ride, but it's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. The Buffalo Bills are about to have an historic season for all eyes to see. No more heartbreaking defeats. Nothing but raised glasses and tears from our faces as we watch the Buffalo Bills do their thing this year. I'm excited about it. I am excited about it. Stay tuned the rest of this week, Fanatics. We've got some great content coming up. My man Rico coming through Friday night. You know how he does it. Only like Rico can do it. And then stay tuned also Saturday, the Riders Club. And then get ready because next week is game week. You got my man Z-Bot. Rico Report Tuesday. You got me Wednesday again. Next week, same time, same place, as we get ready to kick off the Buffalo Bills 2022 NFL season with a preview to the game that's going to be had on Thursday night. Oh, I can't wait. Bills Mafia, I can't wait. But until next time, baby, until next time, grace and peace. God bless. And as always, go Bills, baby. Go Bills. Let's get it. I had to come back on it. Had to come back on it. Get it ready, Mafia. It's about to go down, baby. This is it. Let's get it. Go, Bill.